Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cynthia Bennett, and I am the president of the Dougherty County Youth Orchestra Boosters. On behalf of the superintendent of the Dougherty County School System, Mr. Kenneth Dyer, and our music lead teacher, Mr. Anthony Miller, we welcome you to the 2019 Dougherty County Youth Orchestra Spring Concert. We are happy to be here on this stage, and thanks to the help, support, and sponsorship of the ASU Men Advocates for Leadership, Excellence, and Success, Males Mentors Organization, and its Executive Director, Mr. Antonio Leroy. Dougherty County Youth Orchestra is in its 22nd season. During these years, the group has helped young musicians develop their potential and achieve their academic goals. This program continues to enrich their lives in a way that is only possible through music. Our orchestra director is Mr. Alexander Reshetnichenko. He has been working with the Dougherty County Youth Orchestra since 1999. We will start our concert with the Dougherty County Youth Orchestra performing 6 selections. Over the past few years, it has become a tradition to feature our seniors performing solo pieces for the spring concerts. Today will not be an exception. 5 seniors, one or few at a time, will come before you in front of the orchestra to show what they have learned during the time they were part of the group. After that, the high school beginning orchestra members will get on stage, and all together they will perform 5 more pieces. We will have a short award ceremony in between. Now, it is time for our concert master, Taryn Tu, to come on stage and tune the orchestra. Serenade number 13 for strings in G major is a 1787 composition for a chamber ensemble by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. The German title means A Little Serenade. The work is written for an ensemble of 2 violins, viola, and cello with optional double bass, but is often performed by string orchestras. We will start our program with an orchestra arrangement of first 2 movements of the piece, Allegro and Romance. Welcome on stage, Dougherty County Youth Orchestra conductor, Mr. Alexander. selections will feature Vivaldi wrote a set of 12 concertos for strings, the estro armonico, the harmonic inspiration. Each concerto is written for solo players and string orchestra accompaniment. In today's concert, we will perform for you 2 concertos from this set. The first will feature 3 solos, 2 violins, and a cello. Then, right after that, you will hear first movement from the Concerto for Violin, Solo, and Orchestra, with orchestra. Please notice that we have a change in soloist for the first piece. Erica Kennedy, unfortunately, will not perform solo today, and her part will be played by concert master Ms. Taryn. As usual, a few words about the soloist for the first piece. Candice Teal will play solo first violin. She started playing violin in the 6th grade and is now graduating from Dougherty High School. Candice started playing with the Dougherty County Youth Orchestra in 2015 and won her 2nd violin principal position this year. Candice is going to Valdosta State University to continue education in marketing. Taryn, too, will play solo 2nd violin. She is a 10th grader, homeschooled. She was part of Dougherty County Youth Orchestra since 2012 and won a concert master position this year. Solo cello will be played by Keyshawn Hill. She started to learn how to play cello in the 9th grade. Keyshawn joined Dougherty County Youth Orchestra last year. She's graduating from Westover High School and going to Columbus State University for her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. Now, you will hear Concerto Grosso in D minor by Antonio Vivaldi. The D minor is Concerto number 11 from the Astro Armonico set. Let's welcome on stage Candice Teal, Taryn Tu, and Keyshawn Hill. The next piece, as you already know, also belonged to Vivaldi's Maestro Armonico. It is Violin Concerto in A minor, and it is number 6 from the set. Our soloist, Candice Teal, you are already familiar with. Candice just received her associate's degree from Albany Technical College. Yes, she has just played solo first violin in our previous piece, and now she is going to play solo by herself. Candice will perform the first movement from the piece. Please welcome on stage again, Candice Teal.
Melody Harris started playing violin in the 6th grade. She joined Dougherty County Youth Orchestra in 2015. Now she's graduating from Dougherty High School and going to Albany Technical College for phlebotomy. And then she will move on to Toccoa Falls College for nursing. Melody will perform for us today a famous piece written by a French composer, Jules Massenet, Meditation. Meditation is a symphonic intermezzo from the opera Tides, and probably is more often performed than that opera itself. Welcome on stage, Melody Harris. is the 13th and next to the last movement of the Carnival of the Animals by French composer Camille Saint-Saëns. Originally scored for solo cello accompanied by two pianos, it has been arranged and transcribed for many instruments. In tonight's concert, we will hear the arrangement for the solo violin and strings. The soloist for this piece, Michaela Cadron, is a homeschool student and she started playing violin when she was 8. Michaela joined Dougherty County Youth Orchestra in 2016 and this year earned the position of the Assistant Concert Master of the group. She will be going to the University of Mobile, Alabama to major in worship leadership with a minor in early childhood education. Let's welcome on stage Michaela Cadron. Dmitri Kabalevsky, 1904 to 1987, was a famous Russian composer, orchestra conductor, pianist, and teacher. He wrote a lot of pieces for symphony, orchestra, piano, violin, and cello. He dedicated a lot of his music to the young musicians. The cello concerto you are about to hear was written in 1949, and it was dedicated to young cello players. Nevertheless, it was performed by the world top cello soloists, including famous Chinese-American cellist Yo-Yo Ma. Matthew Bennett has been playing cello since the 6th grade. He became a Dougherty County Youth Orchestra member when he was in the 8th grade. And since then, he was one of the most dedicated members of our group. He won the principal position when he was in the 10th grade. Now, he's graduating from Dougherty High School and is going to be attending Clayton State University to major in mathematics. Matthew also just graduated from Albany State University with his associate's degree in general studies and graduated magna cum laude. Matthew will perform the first movement of the Kabalevsky's Cello Concerto, number 1 in G minor. Let's welcome on stage Matthew Bennett.
Good evening, everybody. I hope you're enjoying so far our performance. As usual, thank you. Let's begin the fellows and the rest of the orchestra. Yes, our spring concert, as usual, is time when my seniors leaving me, and it's very sad every single year. And you know, this year I had a lot of good students, and of course those who played the solos, they were very special to me. They were with us many years, and of course I'm gonna miss you guys next year. But time goes on, and there's nothing else. We're gonna find new players, and new players gonna grow and play on stage solos the same way. And so, thank you so much for coming, for listening to us. We feel needed. I think that's very important to have in a community orchestra like ours. Not many communities around us have string orchestras, so this is, I think, a gift for the community. So, as usual, this concert also, we have the awards ceremony in the middle, and that's what we're going to do right now. Also, I would like to mention that we, just a month ago, at the beginning of April, we went to the festival as usual. And this time we went not that far to Atlanta, and we did pretty good there. We won first place, but also this time we got the overall prize like that. So yeah, the big one is just, we're just bragging, showing you. That's what happened. Yes. So, and now probably we're going to go ahead and do the awards. So we have three kinds of awards. We have the smallest ones is Musical Achievement Award. So all awards, by the way, I always, everything depends on attendance, because for us the most important thing is to attend the practices. And that is why I'm telling them from the very beginning of the year that if you're going to attend, all practices, you're going to receive the award and stuff like that. So, of course, the small one, the Musical Achievement Award, I think I gave like max of three times if they missed for the whole year. Now the perfect attendance, a little bigger award there. Perfect attendance for that, I let only one absence be there. And then, of course, my senior is going to receive also the Senior Achievement, Musical Achievement Award. So let's start with Musical Achievement. And this is going to be Mr. Daniel Anderson, Principal Violin. Okay, the next one is Matthew Bennett. And we got Miss Antoinette Butler. Okay. And now we get Miss Cynthia Burke. And we got Mr. CJ. He was with us a long time. He's here at his last concert. I hope he's going to change his mind. Miss Lee and Fang. Miss Kishan Hill. Good job, Kishan. Okay. We got Miss Michaela Caton. Good job, Miss Michaela. And we got Ricky Price. And we got Mr. Kareem Ross, my principal bass player. Yes. And we got Miss Laura. And we got Miss Christina Smith. And we got Candice Teal. Good job to Miss Candice. Okay, Miss Trent too, my cousin master, yes. Okay, we concluded our musical achievement. Now we're going perfect attendance, guys. Those who receive these awards, guys, that's completely unbelievable. They basically constantly were there. Every single Tuesday we practice, and they basically never missed. Thank you guys, this is unbelievable, and this is Mr. Bennett. Yes. By the way, if you notice, if he played his solo, that's unbelievable piece, and he played it even without music, so he learned it by heart. I think he became another. Good job. Akune Butler. Thank you so much. Mr. CJ. Okay, Miss Michaela Caton. Lara Shine. Miss Christina Smith. Candice Teal. What are you gonna do without you guys? Those who are leaving me, attending every single rehearsal, and now I'm not gonna see you, right? Okay. Now we're switching to our singing awards, okay? Guys, so let's go. What's that? Guess what, Matthew Bennett? Yay! Let's see, Miss Melody Harris. Yay! Keishan. Michaela, that's me. Candice Teal. We got Miss Erica, right? Here you go. Miss Erica, this is for you. You were with us many years. Okay, I think we're kind of ready right now. All beginners are almost ready there as well. So sorry, I'm turning around, just checking on my beginners. So thank you so much again for coming. I would like to say thank you to Albany State University for hosting us as usual. Thank you all guys. And also I would like to say thank you again to the parents who helped me during the course of the year and during the course of many years already, some of them helping me. Yes, some of them also living with their senior, kids. So yeah, I'm gonna miss you too, guys. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us, and without you, it would be much harder. So,
a little gift, a token of appreciation, and I always like to ask the students to give me some words to describe Mr. Alexander, and I asked the seniors and some others. And the senior said, Mr. Alexander, you are very inspirational. Times two. I had two people to say that. Someone said, I look up to you. Someone said, thank you for being my second father. Thank you for not leaving me out. Let's see. Thank you for making me feel not left out. Thank you for being amazing. Said you are a great teacher, you're caring, you're kind, you're funny, you're thoughtful, you're passionate, you're very cool. So, because you are all of these things to the students and you help the students to make a contribution to the community, we want to show you some appreciation. Thank you so much. Now, the joined orchestra will perform 5 more pieces. First selection is Ludwig's Dance Party. The composer used the famous theme from Beethoven's 5th Symphony and created an easy piece for the string orchestra. Released on the 1966 album Revolver. The orchestra will perform the Larry Moore's arrangement of this song. The driving rhythmic intensity with darker modal sound. That is how they describe the next piece you are about to hear. Gauntlet is our next selection. It has a lot of short repeated motives which are passed among the sections of the orchestra, building tension from start to finish. For hosting our group tonight. Thank you, parents who helped all year long. And parents, we understand that you have heard from some of your children that you don't have to come to the booster meetings. Please, we need your support. We encourage all of you to come to the meetings. So when we send out those announcements, please come to the meetings. We do need your support. Several of us are going to be leaving, and we need you to come to the meetings. Our last selection tonight is Looney Tunes. Enjoy the familiar melodies from the famous Warner Brothers cartoon series. Thank you for coming, and have a wonderful summer.